This is GappaMagix. This is part 2 now. My phone just shut off. So that means it was like 30 minutes filming or something. Right here, the time. Time and date. 2026. I am GappaMagix. And it is snowing. This is part 2, continuation. The phone did just switch over to, how you say, click off. 30 minutes is usually, or a little bit over 30 minutes is usually the time the phone decides to click off. This is me walking through the woodage, how you say, where I believe Sasquatch travels to get to where I heard the sounds of Sasquatch on the 18th of January 2026 on 8th Street Hill. Okay, now, so far nothing really out of the ordinary here. But mainly though, this isn't really much of woods, but I'm on the path here. Just heard something. I swear to God I did. There's just enough woods here to be covered, meaning from aerial view, with how it is, just sticks, no leaves. And anyway, you gotta watch your footing though when you're up here. It is slippery. How I walk sideways step. And it's funny too, I didn't need to tell you that. That's a how-to for you. Now anyway, let's take a look right here. Faint stink, very faint. Look like a stick trap, right here. Could be, very well could be. Stick trap is a trap where it's put, and now say it, now it'd be like that, because it came through me and the deer, or me. So now it's back to how it was. We'll find out what happens next. Okay. Oh, do 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 do. See that right here? Say a man came through this and Sass knew it's easy to break, meaning it wouldn't be there no more. And now, it's hard to explain. I'm trying to wisen you up for the ones that have no idea what I'm doing to prove signs of activity or life. For all I know, this is put there by Sasquatch too. You never know. Why is there a small piece of green leafage and they ain't seen nothing besides it? This is a major, small little telltale possibility that it put it there. Hold on, there's snow getting all over this. I'm gonna take it. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, there ain't no. The leaves that are on the tree are all dark tan, and that's an evergreen tree. It don't look like that. I don't know what to say about it, but keep continuing on this little path. I do smell a faint odor. Oh yeah, this is a path for sure. Sasquatch had to have walked on it once or twice. I just sense it. Oh my God. Look at this. This is another tree trap, or stick trap. Why is that here like that? And notice how it doesn't match the tree. Look at this bark compared to that. This is another telltale sign of a stick trap. Say I walk past it without a normal man, without knowing what he's looking at, is gonna see this and go like that. Now it's different. You understand? Now, make it go back. Now that's how it was, stuck in there between that. Now anyway, this is for people that think of me as a word. Some people, they just don't understand what how you say a creature that was here before humans were, meaning a pathological, or whatever that word is, a historical caveman type creature, a prehistorical humanoid man or lady. That's the right word I was trying to think of, prehistorical. And anyway, here we go. And why do they call it prehistorical? Duh, because there was no logs to log anything. No one logged anything. The only thing they did was write on the cave walls. I see it. Oh my god. It has to be Skinwalker. That is not my boot print. And you've seen me holding the phone the whole time. Oh my goodness. And then it looks like it took the next step and tried to step right next to it, and it missed it slightly. See, put my boot next to it. Big footprint. Looks like a deer stepped in it too. It made it into a wider footprint, I think, too. It's only small. Maybe like that, and then this one was like that. So it is what's it called? It's got a foot like a cat with sitting on his haunches, kind of. That means it could be a mimic, or like that creature that from that movie, Big Trouble in Little China. Hypothetically, I don't even know what to say anymore after just seeing that, and then putting the deduction down after seeing that stick trap that's put there. That's not the same type of small bush. The tree bark's different. Anyway, we can sit here and deduct stuff all day. We're not here for that. We're trying to see something else over here. Stinks real bad right here. There's a trash can right here. That's the hospital, where all the people park that work there. Parking lot. Dog somewhere. Anyway, over there, I don't know what's inside that building. I don't know if it's an actual water tower. Let's try to zoom in here. Well, I can't zoom since the camera, how you say, started recording without me pressing record. That's what it does. When it clicks off, it stays recording, but I can't alter the zoom or pause it. And anyway, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna try to tiptoe here. Just because. I have to explain why. I'll explain here in a second after I get done doing it. Okay. Why do I do that? Is solely because, well, I didn't do it perfectly, but I'm not gonna walk back that way anyway. And anyway, oh my god. I think that's a fallen stick from up there. I don't think that's put there. For all I know, it is not put there. We're gonna truly say that on that one. And anyway, there's a fence here. Anyway, where I'm going with this, there's woods right there. I know I can't zoom in much, and over across the way right there, that big structure, not sure what that is either, but people say it's a water tower. Well, it's more like a dome to me. But anyway, I don't know what's inside there. I think it was, in my opinion, I think it was meant to be some type of coliseum, but they decided not to do it. I can't prove any of this theory. But anyway, over there is where I snowboarded, and there's a church over there. So this is all Holy Land too, technically. And anyway, how am I gonna? It's hard to explain what I want to do here. I just don't want to break nothing. Hold on. Walk over this way. Catch a whiff of it. Stink. What I'm looking for is what I saw, what I thought I saw, and I'm looking at it right now. I just don't know how to, the safest way to get down there. I see scrapings. Because when you're out here trying to be cool or show off, or run your mouth like me, proving what I'm looking at, you know what? I'm going to say that got set there. There's no way in hell that was stood up there right next to that tree like that. Oh my God. I had a hunch to come down this way. This is deep snow. I should be snowboarding right here. I will. Okay. That was hard packed snow too. And anyway, it climbs up right here. This is my hunch. And it was proving its strength one day. This is my hunch. That it decided to say, I'm going to show off what I can actually lift, and take that stick, which is a huge log. To him, it's probably just a stick, and then put it there. It's probably not that hard to do. Imagine a beast slightly taller than a gorilla. And anyway, I don't care right now. I want to see what this, how is it heavy or? Oh yeah, it's. I'd say. I don't know. I can move it. I want to say it's like 300 pounds. Is it in the ground? I don't think it is. It's just there. And anyway, I believe what I believe. I don't believe this fell just like that. But anyway, that's about it really. I'm gonna walk back. We'll walk back a different way though. We're gonna walk back on the trail so you get a visual of the trail that they made. I don't think they know that the beast is here. Some people are oblivious to it and they won't admit it and they won't acknowledge it, and they as well they never seen it, or what's it called, they never cared to think about it. Now I never cared to think about Bigfoot either, meaning more than knowing it exists. But like I said, what's it called? September 9th, 2025. I heard what I heard, and I swear on my soul and the existence of everything, just like the other sentence that I spoke about. What's this? Piece of paper here. I don't think there's trash around here, but throw it away for you. Prove that I'm not a litterer. This is true white trash. Now I'm in this little monument to this pasture, Mr. Loretto. And anyway, this is a pretty cool little spot. And anyway, get a good look here. Anyway, as well as scouting around for snowboard area to snowboard on without thinking I was, I guess. And anyway, this is deep snow right here, kind of. This used to be something, put something in. I don't know if there's a trash can around here or not, but what I'm going to do right now, I don't want to film nobody's license plates. I'm not one of them. And anyway, keep the phone pointing at my feet. or pointed up in the sky. That's a better one because it keeps on falling snow on the camera. Alright, go like this. There's probably a trash can somewhere on this walk path. Now I'll throw it in the fire pit later. It's good for kindling paper. So in my belief, now that's my theory of how Sasquatch gets to this location. Unless it has teleportation abilities, or it's not a Sasquatch or a mimic and it's a skinwalker. Therefore it can do ghost stuff. Theoretically, from legend tales. Oh, it's slippery here. I just slipped. See that right mark? That's a marking of slippage. And anyway, I'm going to apologize one more time for the people that actually care about what I'm doing. I apologize to you for cussing, for maybe upsetting you from hearing me cuss. I'm not cussing at you. I'm cussing at haters, or people that are disrespectful judges, or people that don't believe that this is even a proper video to put on YouTube, we'll call it. Anyway, this is a unique, I didn't get a look at stuff from this angle. There must have been something here, like a school or something, because they wouldn't have made it such unique with the big stones with concrete. There had to have been something here, and they took it away. And I don't know, it's just my hunch on it, I guess. Like, that's the steps. It looks like steps. This is an antique brick. It says the town's name in there. I've seen these before. Downtown. It says New Ulm. Sometimes it says New Ulm Brick Company with a smaller print. That's cool. Oh, I almost did the splits. We're going to take a look at the top view of the hospital. Okay. Now let's look at this building. I guess they just keep the what's it called. Oh my god, slipping. I guess they just keep the what's it called machine in there. The Bobcat or whatever they use to plow. And anyway, no wonder why it's so slick. When they plow it, they can't get it perfect, you know, since it's not pavement right here. And it creates a small film of ice. Oh, you believe me or not, my whole feet were like almost in the air at the same time right there, slipping. And anyway, keep going here. How much film we got? From me talking on the other video, if you're upset at me cussing, like I said, my apologies. That even is if you watch the whole video. A lot of people, they don't got time to see a viewpoint of somebody's knowing knowledge, meaning facts that I've gathered before you see me right now talking about it. That's why I'm not quite passionate like actual like the Bigfoot team of people that help or do stuff or whatever they do. But I just want to prove that it's here, basically. That's why I'm doing this stuff. And I wouldn't have did it too. I wouldn't have interrupted, but technically it happened at the same time too. I ran out of zip ties. I'll go to the store after I upload this video, or later on today, and get zip ties. And I will be snowboarding tomorrow. Meaning, if the snowboard breaks, I'm gonna have zip ties and fix it there. There's a spot to sit and everything here. They put money here. That's expensive. Bush. Bench. See, talking all those facts, and then I can't. Sometimes you get discombobulated when you're trying to talk as fast as you're thinking. So it happens sometimes, especially after drinking 2 cups of coffee. But anyway, here's another little spot. Oh my God, I'm not joking right now. I'm not joking at all. That was put there. Yes, it was. Oh my God, I'm not joking at all right now. That was put there, and it was sawed off, meaning whatever. Obviously, man sawed it. I'm gonna get closer. I know I can't zoom in right now. And then Bigfoot put it there and made a little spot for it to like sit there and chill out and look. This is a cool little spot. Ow. And anyway, look. So this was somewhere, okay? Whether you believe this or not, this is real. I'm not 100% perfect on what I'm about to say, but this is almost 99% perfect talk. Man sawed this off, okay? Whether you believe that or not, that's a fact that will not ever be changed, ever. And then, however it got right here, we know that a man or a lady or a kid did not do this. So now, whether you believe me or not, this is the purest proof of bipedal humanoid creature doing activity of log placement, we'll call it. Now, let's see if I can move it. It's got weight on it. It has to weigh, I don't know. I can lift it slightly with one hand. It has to weigh about 110 pounds. And anyway, it looks as if it was thrown, too. If you believe me or not on that. There's a couple of them, too. Like, let's look at this here for a second. This little area. Right here. This is crisscross sticks. I got sunglasses on. It's good to wear sage glasses when you're out in the woods so you don't get poked in the eye. And anyway, right here, this is crisscross stick placement. And then right here, this is the other one. This is just put there. All this is put. This is all put. That's my new lingo. Is a put, meaning it got put there, or just tossed there. We'll call it put though. It's funner. And anyway, this is a put. This is a put. This is definitely a put, but I believe it's a toss. But then again, though, it could be a put because it wants to be right here, in this little spot, where it could jump out and get you. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. It's my hunch, my belief on what I've just said. I don't care. I'm gonna stand on it. Now, we're gonna make this part 3. We'll walk until the phone runs out of battery. I got a good camera case on it and glass screen protector with a what's it called, so it's waterproof. I just gotta keep periodically wiping off the screen lens. The snow gets on there. And anyway, maybe Sasquatch needs toilet paper for it to wipe his ass. Maybe I'll give it to him, huh? Nah, that's too much. And anyway, what I'm gonna do though, come back here tomorrow and snowboard here. And I'm gonna, as well, before starting to have fun on snowboard, the first thing I do is go over and see what I see. If the gifts have been gifted and took, or eaten and left the bucket for more. And anyway, we'll find out. And for those who don't know, I didn't watch the first one before this one. The bucket meaning a damn Halloween pumpkin bucket pail that was put there. Whether you believe me or not, you can't really see it because I can't zoom in right now. But there's a sewer cover because they were going to make this into a road. I read the schematics, or the what's it called? The attempt of what they were doing, or I don't know, I forgot what the manifest or whatever, what they wanted to do, and they decided not to since it's such a steep slope or something. And anyway, whatever. Read that in the library. And anyway, all right. Now right here, Bigfoot didn't do that. Man did that. no one knows when. Now we're gonna just keep going. I have no choice but to backtrack this time too, because my wife's bike, or excuse me, my bride to be's bike, Miss Emar B, her bike is over there that I bought her. Her badass vintage bike. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna walk this way first, and I'm gonna come back the easier way up top. Started from the bottom down here, like Drake said. This is a trail. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm just seeing this. Oh my God, this is such a trail that I can't even I don't even know what to say right now. If I would have known this was here when I was a kid. I just heard something. If I would have known this was all here when I was a kid, I would have been back here like those movies that you see, little punk kids being little jerks with a fort. It is. I don't care how I sound. To me, oh my God, poop again, big poop. That is a Sasquatch turd. And there is deer droppings. So now who's who about knowing stuff? Hear a woodpecker or something. Heard a tick, tick, tick. So stinks right here. Here's something that is unique. What's going on right here? To me, it looks like it's too low for a deer to do this. This is my opinion. It's as if it was sitting right here, right? I'm gonna talk a hypothetical story of what it was doing. Sitting here just pissed. Watching and wanting to eat somebody or hurt somebody or take their arm off, rip it off. Who knows what they want or could possibly capable of doing. Right here, you can see people walking. Not that I'm a voyeur right now, I'm just proving what Sasquatch can see, hypothetically. And it's just sitting here, right? This is my guess. Sitting here just getting pissed and breaking stuff and I don't know. That's what I believe. And anyway. Now, this part right here, if anyone's watching, they probably think I'm fucking Sasquatch because of my outfit. I'm all blacked out outfit. So I might as well act like it too, in case. So I'm gonna keep the phone right. This is just for fun, somewhat of a slight prank. Watch this. I'm not gonna stop walking a certain way. Just in case someone's watching, then they can think of that I'm a Sasquatch. That's if someone sees me. So I did that, how you say, casually, and that maybe only took 30 seconds. Imagine a Sasquatch with a stride that he's running, and he wants to get secretly somewhere. To me, this looks like a spot where it stood with a foot like that. It stood there and just, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. But I know what Sasquatch is going to do here. Or mimic, or skinwalker, or bipedal humanoid creature created in a scientist lab that's released. Like I mentioned in the comment section, you believe me or not on this, I'm going to say it again. I swear on the existence of anything that's ever imagined. Anything at all. Now, I swear on my soul, curse me the worst possible afterlife if I'm lying. This is heard what I heard. I'm just gonna say it. Imagine a sound where you're in school and you hear that quick click of a button right as the principal is about to talk on the intercom. I heard that. You believe me or not with the owl, but when the Sasquatch made the crazy whooping sound back at me. Meaning, this is my next hypothetical deduction. I see something up there. I see sticks put all at one angle of making a shelter. And my hypothetical deduction is that I don't know how to describe it, so I'm just gonna say it like what I saw in the movies. Like the thing's got a possible neck collar or some type of chip right here on the side of his neck, where it has some type of electronic device thing where it what's it called? Just can think and then it talks, or it maybe even amplifies. Now what I'm looking at right now, I'll be honest to you, I can't believe what I'm just looking at. Oh my god, I smell it. I don't know if it's here right now or not. I'm just gonna be very silent all of a sudden. I'm not joking at all. Now over there's something of a circle formation. I am not joking at all. I can't zoom in. I cannot pause the camera either. I'm gonna wipe it though. Wipe the camera lens. I swear on my soul, I have an eerie feeling right now, and I caught a stink, a small whiff of it. Now, it created a hut here at nighttime, and as well used other stuff. It looks like jungle gym equipment. Now I'm gonna attempt to tiptoe over there.